Hello, everybody. Welcome back. American Tank Ace by Compass Games, designed by Gregory M. Smith. We are on our Broadaxe campaign. I'm almost afraid to play it because I don't want to lose my tank. But what's the sense? We are still in an HVSS M4A176. We are into the fifth possible combat in October of 44. We are going to roll. Go ahead and do that over here. 2d6. We get a 9. It's going to be an attack. All right, and then an attack. Infantry's going to be dug in. The enemy's going to fire first in round 1. We check for a counterattack at the mission completion. All right, weather. 10. Going to be clear. And terrain. 6 is going to be open. That being said, we will be coming in long range. I'm going to be open. I'm going to toggle all them closed. I think we're still in an HVSS, correct? Yeah. I don't know why I had them all open. Um, I don't have my APCR either. Wonder what happened to it. I should have 6 APCR. I paid the price for them. I don't know what I did. Did I? Oh, you know what? I didn't. I loaded a new game. Never mind. How about we get the right one in here? We're doing our usual. Scrolling up a little bit. All right, Broadaxe is in here. We are on an attack. We are in clear weather. We are in the open. We are get everything right here. NCL, we have 1 experience to spend, yes, and 2 prestige. We're prestige, yes. Everything's good there. All right, now we are on our tank. Hey, look at that. I'm going to come in with him open. We are going to be in open country and at long range. I'm going to put, again, 2 APCR in the ready rack. I'm going to put HE. Trying to decide how I want to play this because I love to have a Woolly Pete in there for, but we can't fire anti-tank guns right away anyway. Just infantry, and I am very leery because we are overdue for tanks. We have been getting extremely lucky lately. Oh boy. Long range, the infantry don't mind me. I'm going to go ahead and put a AP in the breach this time. See how that plays out. I'm gonna be I can be a little aggressive because I have 6 cents. I have a lot of things because we've been on a good run here lately. Um, our tank is set up, so now we're going to meet our opponent. And they will be 5 October. Tank, recon, half track. Yep, 1 tank. The tank is going to be 2 Panzer III. Not too scary. All right, the recon is going to be 5. SDKFC 222. Not too scary, but that they can still tear me up. I'm going to end up having to button up. And but that's what Eagle Eye's here for, or Sixth Sense is there for, and a half track, right? 5. Yes, half track. So the half track's going to come in with Wehrmacht infantry. All of a sudden, I'm forgetting things, which is normal. Wehrmacht infantry. Put all this in our. They're on top of them. They come together. All right. Let's see here. Put all this into our sheet. So we have a Panzer III. We have a SDKFC 222. We have a half track. And we have a Wehrmacht. All right. And let's see. We'll start with the Panzer. He's going to go in 1. SDKFZ 1. Ganging up on me there. And the half track with infantry 6. Nobody's going to be to my front. I am going to go this way. They're going to attack first, so we're going to go ahead and take care of them first. And the infantry is not dug in because they're coming in on the half track. So let's start over here with the half track. Half track's going to unload his infantry, and I think that's their only thing they can do on the first turn. Trucks would disappear. Half tracks will not. The SDKSC 222 is going to fire at somebody else, and the Panzer III is going to fire at somebody else. Good. My turn. I am going to. I think I'm just going to rotate the turret and fire for 1. We're going to load another AP in there. And that's going to be at long range. We need a 2 to 5. We have a -1. We get an 8, goes down to a 7. We miss. Oh boy. Playing games with my counters again. And that'll be the Panzer III that we fired at to piss him off. Fire number 2. So 9 goes down to a 7. We're going to miss that one too. Yeah, let's go ahead and use our synergy. Take that third shot. A 5. That's better. That's going to get us a hit. Well, our firepower is a 7. Their armor is. Wait for it, because I can get my head out of my ass. 3 is a hull hit, which is going to be 3. And it is definitely above. So we roll 2D. We get a 6. That's destroyed. So he is gone. I'll keep that out for later. All right, so that is going to be my turn. Put that on our paperwork that we knocked out a Panzer III. Oh, goodness, Greg. Seriously? All right. So we're going to get rid of the smoking artillery and roll for an event. 7 is going to be no event. I'll go to the next round. It is my turn to start. We still have our turret facing over this way. And I forgot to take out my other AP that I fired and load this one in. And I forgot to put out my third one. This should be our third shot. Boy, we're really messing up here. I'm trying to include you guys. Yeah, I fired 3 shots. So we have APCR in there right now. We'll go after the SDKFZ. We don't have him sighted, so it's just going to be a -1. 5. Wow, we're going to hit him right away at the APCR, which is going to make us an 8, which is easily going to penetrate his armor of 2. We hit the hull on that one too. So we easily penetrate him. We get an 11, which is definitely destroyed. And we are on a roll here. So I am at this point going to turn my turret. That'll be my second order for that turn. And that'll be my turn. Over here, the German infantry is going to fire at somebody else, and the half track is going to fire at somebody else. We will roll for an event. We get a 9er. And the 9 is DE1 one random German infantry. We can do that. Eliminate him, and we'll put that on our paperwork also. We do not get credit for him. That's just going to be a D. All right, and that just leaves us a half track out there. We get rid of the smoke, we get rid of the artillery. It is our turn again. We are facing the correct distance. We only have one APCR in there, so we're going to fire that away for our first command. And that's a 5. Wow, we are getting lucky. I am going to load in HE, but I am going to, we'll get rid of him first. Definitely a penetration. We we have a 6, which is, I'm grabbing the wrong things here. I seem to have lost my charts. There we go. And that's going to be an easy DE on him too. So the half track is ours. All right. Now my second command is going to be reload the ready rack. And we can load 4 rounds into there. We're going to load all AP into there, just in case there's a counterattack. We roll for an event, a 2. Don't like that for some reason. Event check 2, German reinforcements, tank and an SPG. Well, it's a good thing we put, and the tank's going to be another Panzer III because we already rolled them. Good thing we put AP in there. The SPG we got to roll for. That's going to be a 1, a Hetzer. Not too scary, but they can still hurt us. They can still hurt us pretty good. Oh, we got to put these in our paperwork too. A Hetzer and a Panzer III. And we rolled for event. That was our event. We get rid of the smoke and artillery. It is my turn. We're going to see where these guys came in. We forgot to do that. I'm trying to include you guys in my stupidity. And we have a Panzer III up front and a Hetzer where we were already aimed. I think I have booze. I'm going to double check. I think I can just use the boost to, with at no cost to replenish my synergy. Booze War Trophy. I think that's going to actually be in my charts. It only mentions it once in the rules. Trophies. War trophies. Booze. I know it's in there. It's on the back of. I don't think it costs anything. It's like the other ones. You just use it. So let's go. I think I still have it. Let's double check that, shall we? Yeah, I have booze in there. I'm going to go ahead and use that and then put my synergy back up. That's Control R. I got to give myself like a booze menu in there maybe to bring that back up. All right. We'll go after the Hetzer. Unfortunately, I have an HE in the breach, so we're just going to fire that off. We're already facing in that direction. We're going to load an AP in. Hetzers are kind of scary. We got to hit him first. Against tank, we're just going to use that one. All right, so we got to hit him first. We're at 5. 1, 2 to 5 we need. We roll at 8, goes down to a 7. At least we wasted that on HE. So we're going to piss him off. And because that's a Hetzer, I will use the newly reintroduced synergy again to fire twice more. I'm going to fire an AP, load another AP. We now have him in our sights. And we roll. 10. Ouch, that's going to hurt. We missed that one too. Our third shot is going to be fire AP, load an AP, and we really need a good roll this time. 8, not going to cut it. That goes down to a 7 and a 6. Ouch, that just left us exposed. All right, the Hetzer is going to fire at us. He needs a 2 to 5. He gets a 5. Oh, God. Yes, sir, he just did, and we did not do anything to him. So yeah, we're going to be hit. He's a 7 against my 2 turret, which is 6. So that doesn't matter. It's still going to be up here in the penetration above. He rolls a 7, which is the DE, and we are going down. All right, let's go ahead and read all the charts here because I've not been blown up for a while. We need to go to fire bailout. Roll to check fire explosion if the tank is DE from direct fire. All right, fire and explosion. We roll an 11. Not good. Wet stowage, which we do have. We're in HVSS. No, that's not wet stowage. Do we have wet stowage on there? Yes, we do have wet stowage. So that's going to take us down to a 9. 9's going to be out. Well, not out. Fire. So we are on fire. Not good. Don't think there's a fire counter. No. All right, so we are on fire. Now we gotta try to bail out. So we will go for the driver first, and he is going to be +2. So he wrote, oh God, my driver is KIA. Oops. All right, the assistant driver, 9, 10, 11, KIA. The gunner, 9, 10, 11, KIA. Here goes all of my good um, stuff that I had down here. We're losing the whole freaking clue. 6, 7, 8 is out, and we got to roll for a wound on him. A 2, light wound. And the last but not least is the commander. He is going to be a +2. 10, 11, 12. Well, I'm dead. Wow. Basically, I think that ends Broadaxe with the commander going down. It was a good run. It was a good run. They will reassign the loader, but that was a good run. But the Hetzer took us out. We got some bad rolls for a change there, and that did us in. Well, I'd like to say thanks for joining me, but that was a short one and a disappointing one as Broadaxe met his demise. We are all KIA except for the loader, who will, yeah, will get reassigned to another unit. I will put in here failed, and under my notes, brewed up KIA. Well, at least we made it to October. Maybe I can get another crew farther. All right. Thanks for joining me, everybody. That was Broadaxe, and that was American Tank Ace by Compass Games, designed by Gregory M. Smith. And I'll definitely roll another campaign of this up. I'll see you guys next time. You all have a great night, and thanks for joining me.